It's like literally 10 p.m. but I just got my first ever Etsy order and I'm freaking out a little bit, a little excited. I've had my Etsy shop for I think about 2 years and nobody ever bought anything off of it, so it wasn't great. And then I rebranded, redid everything, and then followed a bunch of Etsy tutorials and stuff, and it's been kind of steady on the views and the clicks and everything. I would get notifications of people favoriting items, and then like my bunny and PJs that I have on my Etsy shop was in 7 different carts and not a single person bought it. I was getting very I guess you could say like almost disappointed. I was like losing hope I would ever sell anything. And then I had a customer buy one of my little bats that I made literally just a little bit ago. So I'm gonna start that packaging process. I am ill prepared. I never thought this day would come. I guess I should have had a little bit more faith in myself and prepared a little better. But I'm gonna buy some tissue paper from my local store tomorrow and finish packing it up then. But for right now, I'm putting together the thank you card with the stickers that I have for freebies. The boxes that I have aren't great because she bought a little bat. Hold on, let me go get the box so I can show you. Okay, so the customer bought a little bat, and the smallest box I have is a 6x9x4. It's like swimming in there. So I think I'm gonna try and use some protective plastic wrap or something to keep it from getting water damage because it is supposed to rain this week. And then that might help fill up some of that extra space as well. I feel kind of bad, but I don't know what else to do right now. Yeah, I should have been a little bit more prepared for this, but you know, it is what it is. So let's get into packing up the thank you card. Yeah, I'm excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go do it. I already wrote the little message in there, but I ended up picking a few of the stickers that I have in my inventory. I have Devils Roll the Dice, Angel Rolls Their Eyes, the sticker, and I also have this little cat rainbow, and There's Nothing Like a Mad Woman. I have quite the sticker collection, but these are the few I thought would fit better. So I'm gonna stick it in this little plastic baggie just so that way they don't come confettiing out of the envelope. Thankfully I had these little thank you cards on hand. This was back when I was a lot more optimistic about my crochet business. And since it was a bat and it's Halloween season, I figured I'd use some of these stickers I got from Joann's before they closed forever. I don't know what sticker to choose. I have quite the options. Well, maybe not those. But like I have skulls and bones, some witchy things, and like pumpkins and spiders. I think I'll do this sticker right here. Just kind of hold it down. Yeah, that's all packed up and ready. So I just need to get the tissue paper tomorrow and some protective wrapping to protect the bat from water damage. And then it'll be ready to be shipped off on Monday. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, oh my god. We're back now that I have more shipping supplies. It's the next day, technically market day. So yeah, let's get finishing packing up this order. Market officially starts in about 10 minutes. There's already quite a bit of foot traffic, so hoping for a really great day today. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. I don't have as many stuffies as I thought I did, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Alright. We just had our first sale of the day to my mother. Not to my mother, but for my mother. She sold a tumbler for $15. It's a really nice day out today. It's kind of breezy, occasional big gust of wind, but otherwise not too bad. But yeah, let's see how the day goes. My stuffies are falling off. I think so, yeah. Hasn't failed us yet. Bumblebee decided to go for a fly. And a penguin. Just a little breezy. I don't remember what I was doing. You ready for work?
Yeah. I'm decked out for Halloween right now.
Aw, yeah.
Anyways, I have a 20 and a 10.
Okay, I have a 5.
Yay. Yippee.
Cool beans.
Also, are those like cat paw box cutters yours in the office?
No, I think somebody just snagged them and now they're just in the office.
Cool, because I was gonna ask who it belongs to so I can have one, but like no one owns it.
Yeah, I don't know.
If
It
it's
was
not
there
yours,
long
then I'm just
before,
gonna claim
so
it. Oh right,
yeah.
I'm just gonna claim one. They're mine now.
Yeah.
Alright, have a good day.
See ya. Have fun. Hi. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
All right.
There's baby excellent. Mom.
Hi.
Isn't that cute?
How's it going?
Good. It's like the movie of dragons. That's so cute. Mom, look, it's a I think it's
Yeah, it takes quite a lot of time.
It's not necessarily about size, honey. Things take time.
The cats were pretty cute.
Yeah.
If I could get one, I would get that one.
Right. But you spent all of your market money yesterday at the other market. Yeah, of course you did.
How much?
When you come back next Sunday for the market, you want to save your money for next Sunday?
These are mystery boxes.
Yeah.
You know, it's spooky mystery box, so it's probably Halloween related. You think it's a zombie? Okay. Well, you save up your market money. You can use that for next week, okay? You guys get paid next week?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
See in the gym there, you know.
Hi. How are you guys doing today? Hi. Alright, we're at the last half hour of the market. Traffic has died down quite a bit, but we did pretty good in sales today. I had to take some stuff off my Etsy page because I sold a bunch of big things, which I'll talk about with you guys later. But yeah, pretty good day today. We'll see how it ends for sure. Yep. we're back a few days later, and I am so disappointed that I couldn't get more market footage for you guys. But we had a busser come and play copyrighted music, so that was great. So I'm gonna tell our recap in 3 different parts. We have how much I made, bestsellers, and my overall experience, which I got some minor tea to spill for you all. So think a little spicy tea, just a teensy bit. All right. So first things first, what I made. So I made a total of $175. My mother made $19. And so that makes for an overall total of $194. Pretty damn good. Pretty good. No complaints there at all. Bestsellers were definitely mini leggy frogs. I sold a ton of my minis because it was a beautiful day out. So there was a lot of kids at the park. And, you know, as some of you know, the little bitty guys are usually what parents allow their kids to pick from. So I sold a crap ton of those. So I need to make more of those because that's where all the money comes in at. And so those were my best sellers. I also sold a few of the bigger items. So I sold the Bellatrix the bat. I no longer have that beautiful, gorgeous bat. I need to make another one. And then I also sold the blue laced heart turtle. That was also really beautiful. I'm probably not going to make another one of those. At least not until around Valentine's Day. And then I also sold the little toothless I had made and one of my little loaf kittens. So, pretty good market. Alright, so let's get into overall experience. I wanted to record a lot for you guys. We had the copyrighted music, and then you had my mom, who is very adamant she does not want to be in my videos, continuously putting her head right over here. So I'm gonna have to blur her out when I edit this video occasionally. So you'll see a big ball of blur. That's my mother. And then my dad and my aunt came as well and stayed for a good portion of the time, so I couldn't record then either. We did get some progress done on Grandma's blanket. I made 2 little rose granny squares. I could have made more, but it got busy. And then now for the little bit of tea. We're getting a lot of chaotic cat interruptions today. But I'm going to give you guys some context. So a couple years back when I first started doing this market, there was 2 other crochet vendors, which was not bad. I do love seeing the other crochet vendors. I love seeing other people's crochet projects, whatever. One was another younger girl who was making wearables, so things like hair bandanas, headbands, things like that. The other one was also doing amigurumi. The one who was doing the wearables, super sweet. She wanted to get into making amigurumi, was asking me for pattern suggestions, all that. She was really a great vendor, neighbor, I guess. What do you call a fellow vendor that's not technically your neighbor? Fellow vendor. She was a great fellow vendor. Really loved being able to do vendor events with her. She unfortunately went a few times. Kind of wish she had gone more, because she started when it was still really slow and she probably wasn't selling much. The other one, it was fine at first, and then as it progressed over the season, she would intentionally wait until my mother and I were completely set up to find a spot that was better, so that way they could be the first people that people see when it comes to crochet. Which, I mean, I get it. It's whatever. Competition is hard with these vendor events. Especially when you're new at crochet. At that time, I had at least a year experience under my belt, so my amigurumi was a lot better than what hers was. It looked like she had just started. So quality differences tend to make people buy my stuff more than hers. She even tried doing a business model, which I thought was a pretty good idea, but I feel like it wouldn't turn out so great, where she would have people choose from a line of stuffy options, and then she would make it right then and there. That that seems like a great idea until you put it into perspective, where like a little bitty guy usually takes, if you're doing a great job, usually takes about 10-15 minutes. And she was doing bigger stuffies, like $25-$30 bigger guys. So that was concerning in of itself, but it is what it is. She can do what she wants to get her bag. It got to the point though where she was coming up to my booth, looking at all the stuff I had, and even taking pictures at times, and then a week or two later having the exact same stuffies. That was the most frustrating thing ever. Nobody loves a copycat. Everybody hates copycats, especially when you're doing it to try and one-up me and it's not working. Like, there was a time where I had like strawberry cows, and then she would have strawberry cows. Say I would have like some really unique stuffy, then the next week she would have the exact same thing. It was so incredibly frustrating, because then you don't have a unique market anymore, and it gets to be messy. All of that to lead into this year. A couple years later, I thought I was done dealing with her crap, you know. And then at this market, her and her friend walk up to my booth, just take a bunch of pictures, and then walk away. How much more obvious can you be? And I thought we were doing good this year, because despite there being competition, now that there's, I think, a total of 3 crochet vendors at this little market, which is probably a little too much, but it is what it is. We all sell and make different stuffies. The coordinator is really great about making sure that we're well spaced out and that we're not right next to each other to where it's direct competition. And then because I'm a longtime vendor, and also I've been more loyal to this market, she does try to make sure that my mom and I tend to have a little bit of a better spot. So, yeah. I will let you guys know if she ends up copying me, though I have a strong suspicion she will try. Just know that she's going to have to pay for it, because a lot of these patterns I paid for. Yeah. So that's my little bit of spicy tea that we'll have a follow-up update on in a week or two. But that's it for this week's video. I appreciate you coming along with me for my first ever Etsy order, which is so exciting. Yeah, this week's gonna be a little bit crazy. So when I do this week's mix next week, it will be in 2 separate parts. I'll explain it then too. But yeah, I can't wait to see you guys next week. You guys get to see everything I made. There's a K-pop Demon Hunter one. You should totally check it out next week. Anyway, I will see you guys then. Bye.